You toy and collectible fans, this is Fly Guy for TekSushi. Giving you a look at this really awesome figure, actually. Very surprised. This is Batman Unlimited Deathstroke. Now, this was a bit of a news to me. It was when we were talking to some friends recently online that they managed to tell me that even though this is an Arkham Origins figure, it's not one of those that DC in our channel has reviewed before. This is a completely different line, very confusing. From the kind of same scale of figures that I believe, I can't remember who it is, McFarlane or whoever it is that makes DC Collectibles makes. This is Mattel that makes these figures, so very confused to me. I'm a bit at loss as to why this is going on, but they're damn awesome figures. I don't know why this, I mean, this is being released yet again in those DC Collectible lines, but yeah, very confusing, I think, for consumers getting multiples of practically the same figure. But this is from the Arkham Origins game, Slade Wilson and some of these details there. Slade was originally called the Terminator, if you know some of the comic backstory. But I think that name got a little bit confusing with Arnie, so they swapped it around and called him Deathstroke. So this figure from Mattel, let me just zoom in and just give you a better focus on him, is pretty friggin' awesome, has to be said. So there's another version coming out, which I'm really looking forward to in the DC Collectibles line. But this one here, this Mattel figure, surprisingly for Mattel, I've always rated the figures as really sloppy, crap articulation. This is a solid, solid figure. So look at all the detail on the body, all the body armor, the paintwork that's applied there. It's really quite damn cool. And look at the scale and proportions well. He's got a working pistol there, I should show you, that plugs into that little slot on the belt there, and you'll see the pistol itself pops out there. It's got that little piece of plastic which allows it to be locked in. So it still looks pretty cool. And he's also got this larger weapon. I'll show you the rest of the figure. Oops, in just a sec. There we go. There's the weapon. It does generally fit in his hand pretty well. So we get a nice chrome gun-looking weapon with a bit of black on it as well. Absolutely solid plastic on this thing though. Feels very, very good. And he also comes with this staff. I don't know if there's a name particularly for it, but it's he's not picking flowers with it. He's kicking people and doing all sorts of stuff with this. So cool, solid piece of plastic yet again. And he also comes with a working holster on the back, or sheath, for one ninja-like blade knife. And beautiful detail on the handle there. You can see the grip and the kind of wooden-like effect running through that, whatever that may be. It's on that handle and little bits of rope, etc. It's beautifully done. So again, very, very nice. I like it. So there's the sheath on the back for the sword, and all the detail on the back. There's some Deathstroke bum for you ladies, or men, whatever. And yeah, it's just a really good looking figure, and it fits exactly on the scale with these other figures. DC is a regular kind of, DC the reviewer on TekSushi, I should say, is a regular Batman fan. He's the main man who loves these Batman, but he didn't seem to like these, but I guess that's because he's collected all the DC collectibles and not these, but I really recommend picking this figure up. In terms of articulation, he's pretty rocking it as well, which I thought might be a limited feature, but it's not. Ball joint with a movable up and down head, so ball joint with a hinge basically. Same for the shoulders. It is a little limited by the armour, so it can only go up so far, but you can see the detail underneath. Ball joint with a hinge there. Ball joint with a hinge at the elbows, you can just see there too. And he also has swivel wrists. There's no other arm articulation. He does have a swivel waist. Ball joint with ball jointed hips, I should say, up at the top with a hinge. It also has, it's not double jointed knees, let me just double check, no, it's single jointed knees, and it does have ball jointed ankles there too, so they're pretty movable and they just work really well. She's a great figure, really recommend picking this one up. I'll put a link underneath where I got this. I didn't get it at Dockside Toys for Change, they don't stock this line as yet, but they do stock all the other Batman Arkham Origins figures at bloody good prices, so that's where I've got all of mine, along with DC, so check them out. I'll put a link to their store too. But I got this one from Amazon, so I'll put a link on there so you can pick that one up. And I think they do ship, obviously, to me internationally. So wherever you are, you can pretty much get hold of this figure. So definitely check it out. We'll put a link underneath. And again, if you want to join us on this channel, we've got another Batman Unlimited figure coming up just shortly, Batman himself. And you can join us here on TekSushi if you want. Hit subscribe if you're not a member already. And you can also join us on social channels. We're on Google Plus TekSushi, on Facebook and Instagram as TekSushi, and on Twitter as TekSushi too. That's it. Let us know what you think of this figure, though. I should see comments below. Just, please tell us. Like this figure, hate this figure. DC Collectibles, the Batman Unlimited line. Do you like it? Is it something you particularly want to collect? It struck me with surprise that the line even existed. I didn't even know it did. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's it. We'll have another Batman review coming up for you next.